here today with the C1-G countertop reverse osmosis system. It's about 11.7, 13.7, and 8.3 inches. You don't have to plumb this in at all. You just plug it into the wall. The water tank is back here. The water reservoir is here, and it'll dispense here. It comes with this like 250-ish milliliter glass bottle, which is kind of nice. It should, with its 5 stages, remove total dissolved solids, chlorine, fluoride, arsenic, lead, PFOA, PFOs, and some other stuff. So this would be great if you're in an area with questionable water, or if you just want drinking water that tastes better. Our tap water is completely safe, but it just has kind of a tired taste. I don't know how to describe it. When I run it through reverse osmosis, it tastes so much better. Previous house, we were on a well. The water was not the funnest to drink, so I got used to reverse osmosis. Here we're in a rental, so I can't plumb something in without, it being annoying. So I got these countertops, and I really like this thing. It does 3-second water heating, so you can do tea, coffee, baby formula, or just hot water for whatever. It does have 5 preset temperature modes. It has a digital touch screen right here. You've got your temperature control, how much you want to shoot out. There's a whole chart over here on the side. The star, you can hold for 2 seconds to set the temp and volume, and then that way you get the same type of water next time. So you can have your little favorite setting. This has a 3-to-1 pure to drain ratio. The filters will last up to 12 months if your tap water is not too bad. 3-second replacement, you just twist this, pull it out, do the same in reverse, you get the new one in, and then you do the flushing process. So I want to talk about the flushing process for a minute. You fill the reservoir tank, and then you fill the fill tank. It then fills the reservoir tank, and you dispense. It actually has it here on the lid. It walks you through it. You have all these different steps here, and you have to do this until the screen reads 100%. Actually, it gets to 99%. It makes a noise, and then it shows you this screen here. Oh, if it would register. There we go. I wasn't pressing hard enough. So it'll eventually get to that. And then you do have, it's going to dispense 4 ounces next time I press that button. I will say the process did take about 20-25 minutes the first time. You will only have to do that when you change the filter. Some of that actually, it should have taken about 15 minutes, I guess, because the power flickered. And when the power flickers or you unplug it during that process, it resets the percentage. So, it should take 15 minutes probably. Maybe even a little bit less. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you just take your container or whatever, you put it here, and we're just going to tell it to dispense. It's going to give me 4 ounces at basically ambient temperature right now. While it's doing that, I'm going to turn my thermal gun on here. And if you ever needed to stop the water, you just tap the thing and it will, there's a little bit of lag in it, but it will, do the thing. I'm just going to put that right back into the reservoir. So I've got my thermal gun here. Let's set some temperature on our water. How about 149 degrees? We'll tell it to dispense. And I'm going to see what happens here. Right now the bottle's about 78 degrees from my hand. There you go. Yeah, I forgot you had to press the lock. It tells you that on the side. Oh yeah, I can see the steam. Oh, wow, yeah. Can you see that on camera? You can see the stream of water at 154 degrees. So by the time it gets to the jar, this is actually double walled, so it's not letting me read. So as soon as it's done here, we will do this and see if I can get that in frame for you. It's about 145 degrees. So, you lose some of the temperature to the thermal mass here in the air, since this does appear to be a double wall. So it's kind of like a vacuum. When you have a thermos or something, you usually want to put something hot in it, dump it out, then put your hot stuff in, or put something cold in it, let it sit for a few minutes, dump it out, and then put something cold in, because you kind of got to charge that space and the glass and everything. But that was pretty good. Let's go ahead and have it do that again. I just liked watching that little laser beam of, let's try 185 this time. Oh yeah, see, you can start to see the temperature difference now as it warms that. That's crazy, yeah, so it's hard to get it on there, but about 183 degrees. This just pops right back on. I didn't have it pushed down enough, apparently. Yeah, it is very cool. And it should stop off. Beautiful. And let's take a look at that. I can't tilt that as much. But 151, 155. Let me back out a little. I have the settings for this set a little higher. Yeah, so we're getting about 155 degrees when it said 185. That's still plenty good. Again, some of that's going to be the container immediately soaking up that heat. I bet if I did it a few times and just dumped this out each time, it would resemble it much more. But yeah, really great reverse osmosis. Gets the water pretty hot. Actually, when I feel that, yeah, that's probably about 150 degrees. That was a little toasty. You could have done that in your tea mug and you'd have your tea steeping and ready to go. But I really like this one.